I don't know if I have the proper words to make this next TikTok, um, but it keeps replaying in my head. So apparently, I can't make any more TikToks until I make this one. So here we go. I keep thinking about my younger brother, my youngest brother. Um, he was born the same year that I got elected into whatever, the year I got abducted, isolated, whatever you want to call it. I'm not exactly sure. I gained the crown. Um, and he's of age now, and he is in essence like a parody of me, like a whitewashed version of me, in essence. Um, and I was just thinking of like a flash montage of like different scenarios that like different interactions that we've had through the years. And like I remember when I was investigating the CIA and all that, he brought up the fact that he wanted to do a sport that I considered extremely dangerous, and I told him not to do it because um, we are essentially gelatinous bodies, and hitting anything at 200 miles an hour will make us go splat, you know? So I didn't recommend that he do that. As the years progressed, let's say 2024, um, he told me that he wanted to leave society and go be a sheep herder somewhere in isolation. Um, this was before the slap, which was the same year. Um, that slap pisses me off so much. It's like the most disrespectful thing you could do to a person. I feel like I'd rather be punched. Um, but anyways, he brought up the fact that he wanted to be a shepherd somewhere in isolation. And then a few months later, he, me and my two brothers, both of them at this point, we were driving somewhere, and my middle brother had mentioned something, and then my youngest brother called him a sheep, and it really upset me. And I turned around and I just kind of like glared at him because like, to say that you want to be a shepherd to a flock and then uh, be derogatory towards one of that you should consider your flock um, not great um, insofar as like shepherding goes. I think. Um, yeah, and I guess that like that's really where the train of thought ends. Like I said, I don't have the words to explain what I'm trying to like get at here, but like it just kept playing in my head over and over and over again. That like that sequence. So okay, and one more thing. On the parody of myself. In essence, my brothers are different versions of me through time. When I say, when I've said in the past that I thought Sergey was like my two middle siblings were good, hardworking people. In my ignorance of the entire thing, in fact, they were parodies of a specific era in my life, in which they were raised, I guess. And then Jonathan would be a parody of me during coronavirus, during the crown virus, in which I um, started my journey to becoming the pinnacle of all of creation. Um, and it brings an interesting like debate to the scene. I think the idea of like why my middle brother was his name is Sergey. Why he would be called a sheep, um, and my other brother wouldn't, Jonathan. Um, and the interesting question is, um, kind of like the juxtaposition of two people living the same ideology but not living it in the same way. Like both of them understand that even in the Monument to Zero, the 3D world that we're living in today, they understand that there are powers that be, because I've explained it to them. But the way that they go about it is completely different, you know. And it begs the question, which one is the yeah, you know, I don't know, like yeah.